Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Today we are working in our interactive junk journal, and we're trying to make it so that you do something with each page. Now we did put in our pocket on the front to hold different items we want to include. Oh, I still have one in there. And this was our first one. We simply undo, lift up, out. We've got a pocket here, and all that closes. And you can, I left these undecorated so that, somebody wants this one, they can finish decorating themselves. Now, usually I like to do both pages before putting it in, but to show you how we attach the pages on the binding, I went ahead and put this one. So I want to do something on the back here. So we're going to be very simple today. And I picked out a few things here. And with this, I'm going to start at the top. So I'm going to put this one in just like that. Now I've already cut it and inked it, so it should fit. I'm not really worried about, let me get my other one here. It's a bit bigger. I'm not worried about it being a pocket or anything. This one's just going to lay flat, but you could make it into a pocket. So I'm going to put this one as close to that top as I can get it. Just like that. And make sure it's not going over. Oh, I have to pull it up just a tad. There we go. And then, because with wet glue you have just a moment or two to get it straight. Now, the next one is going to be a pocket, but I'm only going to ink the sides. I'm not inking the bottom. So this one is going to go, come down probably about to here. And I'm just going to do the sides. Come on out, come on. There we go. Just the sides one there. And I can even come down a little bit further if I wanted. Make sure we're not going over the edge on either way. And I've still got, fairly straight. Now the final one's going down here. And this is also going to be a pocket. So I'm going to have two pockets. But this pocket here is not going to be just that deep. Because remember, we didn't put anything under here. So that pocket will actually go all the way to the bottom. And then this one will go here. Glue, 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 glue. Okay, and then down this side here. And we're going just like that. Now we have our pockets done, but they look a little plain. So I did have a doily, and all I did was cut it in half. Now I'm not going to ink this one because I just want it to sit down there. I want the white to show through. So, all right, let me grab my little paper towel here I was using. Now, I know some may want to use this as a pocket, but, putting things in and out, it sort of ruins or with me it does. So, I'm just putting it around like that. And then sort of eyeballing where it needs to go. Now, this one will go back in our tray for next time or when we want to use another one. But all this is left sort of blank. So I pulled out a die cut, and what I did was I simply cut the top off of it. Now figure out which way this goes, which is top, which is bottom. And I'm just going to come in here and just touch the glue around just making sure I get some on the center. Now, this one is going to be a little tricky to place because I'm coming right up to that pocket there. Now with this one, find out which is front, which is back. I can come here and see where I need to separate it, which would be to cut it down here. So let me see, I need to hold on to that part there, right there. Now there can be a little gap in this. Set that down that way so I know which way it goes up. Because it may not look like it, but there is a definite top and bottom. The bottom, you can feel the ridges on the sides. So come in here, we're going to give a little bit of glue to this one too. If my glue will come out. Oh, I forgot that little tip. Now, I'm going to align this one where that one stopped, because I want it to look like it's continuous. Now see, I did go a little over here, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck that under, or better yet, that's not going to tuck. It's going to be one of those mornings that it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Now, the final one will continue down here. That way, when I go to put something in, you know, I don't have, it's not shortening the pocket to there. I think I need just a tad under there. There. So now we've got our die cut. We've got our half of a doily. Put my lid back on this because we won't be needing this anymore. Because remember, we had pulled a bunch of stuff to put in these. See, there's one. And then I got this one up here, but you see how long that is? Now watch, it will fit. It will fit. Oh, that's why. It was catching on that. So I thought there was something wrong with my pocket. Pop it there. See how easy that slides in? And then we've got this one right here. Easy peasy. But it's, you know, it's not much, but it is something. We've got something back here that, you know, we can pull out and play with. There's places to journal. And then on the back of this is an index card for journaling. Not bad. So that's one complete page. Now, I think the next one we're going to work on one side of a page at a time, because I'm realizing when it comes to like this one, this was a really long video, especially for me. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. So if you enjoyed our page today, give me a thumbs up. If you are not a current subscriber, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification, because Tuesdays and Thursdays we're working in our junk journals. Now we're working in our interactive journal, and we're also working in our jewel tone journal. I know it's been a bit since we've worked on this, but we will get back to that. We'll be working on those two, Tuesday and Thursday. Saturday is whatever day. So it could be cleaning the desk, it could be a new technique, or a technique that we weren't familiar with, or I wasn't familiar with, that I wanted to share with you. If there are things that you want to know how to do, or questions you have, leave them in the comments. I do answer questions, and a lot of times I answer them on video. Now, Nikki is scheduled for his triple bypass on, remember this is pre-recorded, the 24th. So I think this is going to come out after the 24th. So I will give you an update in our next, well, I can't do it the next because I'm trying to pre-record these and get these in the queue so that after he has his bypass, there's like 4 to 6 weeks that that he's recovering, and I will be there with him taking care of him at his condo. So we may do stuff there from the library. We have. I know I need a new pokey tool. Why don't we make one? Those are so simple. All you need is a darning needle, a little bit of wire, and polymer clay. So those we can do there. Thinking about maybe doing a live question and answer. So if you do have questions, or probably recorded, I don't know yet, but we'll do a question and answer day on a Saturday. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will add them to that list. So all of that's coming up, and until next time, bye guys.